Author Dan Putkowski here, and you're doing time with Dan in Aruba. Today we're going to talk about the Aruban Florin. That's right, the island of Aruba has its own currency, colorful notes just like these. Now, the exchange rate is fixed with the US dollar. It is 1.79 florins for each US dollar. So if you pick up the Wall Street Journal and you look at the official currency exchange rates, you'll see 1.79 florins equals 1 US dollar. Now, what does that mean for us practically on the street here in Aruba? Well, the rate on the street is 1.75 florins for each dollar. That way the math is a lot easier and somebody gets to make a few pennies on the currency exchange. So if you pull into a gas station and you hand the attendant a $20 bill, you're going to get 35 florins in gasoline. So that's the number you're looking for on the pump. $5 would be 8 florins and 75 florin cents. $10, of course, is $17.50, and so on. Now, let's say that you and I go together down to Charlie's bar. We're going to have a drink there. I belly up to the bar and ask for a Jack Daniel's Club soda. Cornelius, the bartender, makes it, sets it down, and he says that'll be 8 florins. How much is that in US dollars? Well, more or less, $4.57. As you can see, it's much more economical to drink in San Nicolas than it is at Palm Beach. All right, now let's go in and take a closer look at the notes, the paper money of the Aruban Florin. The first one you'll see here is a 10 florin note. It's blue in color. It has a foil triangle here on one side. It also has a strip that runs through the center. Next, you'll see a 25 florin note. Now this one's really pretty. It's got a snake on it, it does have the foil strip, and any country that has a 25 denomination in its currency, well, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Then there's the 50. Okay, now we're getting into pink and red colors. You have the burrowing owl on it, as well as the foil strip, just like the other ones. And finally, here's a 100 florin note. Notice the foil triangle is a little higher, the strip is still toward the center, and it is colored green with a frog. The back side has geometric shapes, and the other notes have those same geometric shapes on them. The coins, they come in a 5 florin coin, a 1 florin coin, 50 cents, which is of course square, and then you have 25, 10, and 5. Those smaller coins, I call them chicken feed. Practically speaking, if you go into a store, a gas station, something like that, they round up or down according to the last couple of pennies because in the end, well, what's a couple pennies one way or the other? So if you're visiting Aruba, you have US dollars, you can use them most anywhere, you might get florins in exchange, don't worry about it. You can always change it back at your hotel or one of the casinos. Thanks for stopping by here at Doing Time with Dan. Stay tuned for more information about Aruba and around the world.